sis, is it true you're dating a private practice doctor? How come I never heard about you having a boyfriend? I don't need to report every time I get a boyfriend to my family. And where did you even hear this from? Mom mentioned seeing you with someone at the shopping mall last weekend. So you're asking because Mom saw me? Well, I did some digging after that, asked around, found out he's a doctor with his own practice. You know how long it took me to find this out? I had to ask literally everyone. You've been investigating my personal life? Of course, that's what sisters do. Why are you being so secretive? Come on, we used to tell each other everything. Remember when we were kids and shared all our secrets? It's called having boundaries, Rachel. Since when did you get so private? Is it because of what happened with your last boyfriend? This has nothing to do with that. Why wouldn't you tell me something this important? I always tell everyone in the family about my relationships. Actually, I admire you for that. You announce a new boyfriend, then 3 days later announce the breakup, and a few days after that, announce another new boyfriend. I'm impressed you can make those announcements to the family every time. Hey, that's mean. At least I'm honest about my relationships, and they don't all end that quickly. Some last at least a week. There is a difference between being honest and oversharing. Well, when you get a boyfriend, it's exciting. You want to tell everyone, friends, family, anyone who will listen. Why are you trying to hide it? I'm not trying to hide anything. I just didn't think it was necessary to announce it. Not necessary? It's a doctor. Do you know how many girls would kill for a doctor boyfriend? That's exactly why I didn't want to announce it. Come on, how long have you been dating? Give me some details about him. Just for a few months, that's all you need to know. A few months? And you never told me? What else are you hiding? Does he have a nice car? What kind of house does he live in? Rachel, please stop. Yeah, right. You're hiding him because he's a private practice doctor. A total catch. You know, I have a big mouth and tell everyone everything, so you were worried someone might steal him away. That's really not it, and I've never thought of him as a catch just because he's a private practice doctor. Don't play dumb with me. I know these things. What do you mean? Oh, come on, sis. Private practice doctors make tons of money, right? So your boyfriend must be loaded. I've heard doctors work really hard for not that much money. Honestly, they're not that different from regular corporate employees. But private practice doctors are basically CEOs. I heard they're super rich. My friend's cousin married one and they live in a huge house, even with a big pool. Well, some might be rich, but the reality is quite different. It's not as glamorous as you think. Stop being so modest about it. You caught yourself a rich one. You're not listening to what I'm saying. But with money, you can handle any difficulties, right? Hey, what kind of dates do you go on? I bet it's a fancy restaurant every time. And overseas trips, too, all on his dime. Tell me about the restaurants. Have you been to that new place downtown, the one with the gold leaf desserts? We don't do anything that extravagant, and he doesn't have time for it anyway. He's really busy trying to stabilize his practice. When we do manage to find time, we just watch movies or walk in the park. What? Movies and parks? Oh, that's so boring. You must go shopping at designer stores too, right? No, we don't. Don't try and fool me with such obvious lies. No way someone with money would go on such ordinary dates. Tell me the truth. What are you hiding? Is he secretly taking you on helicopter rides? No, I'm not lying. That's really how it is. You're being really stingy with details. What's his name? Where's his clinic? I don't think I should share that information. I won't fall for those words. Man, I want a rich boyfriend too. I've been trying so hard at mixers, but I can't find anyone good. How come you get a catch when you're not even trying? You're not even that pretty compared to me. What? Excuse me? Well, it's true. I put so much more effort into my appearance. I spend hours on makeup and my outfits are always on point. That's really inappropriate to say. Hey, are you thinking about marriage with him? Like, are you close to getting married? Well, we started dating with marriage in mind, but lately we've had some differences, so marriage is probably still far off. Oh, really? What kind of differences? Well, that's personal. I'm not going to tell you. So that means you two are not that close yet? Oh, well, that's good to know. Oh, don't mind me, just talking to myself. Well, see you. Rachel, what are you planning? Nothing, just curious about my sister's love life. Can't a sister be interested? Don't be so suspicious. Rachel, gotta go, bye. Rachel, whatever you're thinking of doing, you should not listening. Bye, sis.
Sarah, can we talk?
Sure, what's up? You've been distant lately.
I want to get married soon.
Oh, is this a proposal?
No, this is a breakup. I'm marrying Rachel, so I need you to break up with me.
What? Who's Rachel?
She's your sister. Actually, we've been dating for a while.
What? You've been dating my sister? This is some kind of joke, right?
I need to be honest with you.
Honest? Now you want to be honest? How is this happening?
I've finally made up my mind. I want to marry Rachel. I want her to be my wife.
Wait. This makes no sense. Why are you dating my sister? You said for a while. Exactly how long has this been going on?
For about 2 months, Rachel contacted me directly.
What?
She messaged me on social media.
And you just started dating her? Just like that? While dating me?
It was right after that big fight we had. I went out to dinner with her on impulse, and she turned out to be incredibly cute and so understanding about my work.
The fight about the clinic's finances?
Yes, that one.
So because I was worried about your financial decisions, you decided to date my sister? The sister who doesn't even understand how a clinic works?
She supports my vision.
Your vision of running the clinic into the ground? So you're dumping me for Rachel. That's not a valid excuse for cheating.
I didn't plan for this to happen.
But you let it happen for 2 months while pretending everything was fine with me.
I know, but nothing you say will change my mind. Rachel is the right wife for me, not someone like you.
Excuse me? What exactly does that mean?
You're always questioning my decisions about the clinic.
Because I care about your future. Because I actually understand business.
Look, I did consider marriage with you, but lately we've been fighting and miscommunicating a lot. If we're like this before marriage, we just end up divorced. Better to end it cleanly now.
Cleanly? You call this clean? This is not an acceptable way to end things. I have been supporting you all this time, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Rachel supports me unconditionally.
She doesn't know anything about running a clinic. She just wants the title of doctor's wife.
Thanks for the support until now, but I have Rachel now, so I don't need you anymore. We were never officially engaged anyway, so no need for compensation. Good thing we can break up without any financial complications.
What? Are you seriously talking about financial complications right now?
I mean, you can't claim any part of the clinic.
I wouldn't want to. Is that what you were worried about? That I'd try to claim part of your failing clinic? I definitely don't want anything to do with that.
To spare your feelings, I won't invite you to our wedding, but from now on, please, think of me as your brother-in-law.
Huh? Are you serious right now? Think of you as a brother-in-law after cheating on me with my sister?
Completely serious. Rachel and I are getting married.
After only 2 months? You don't even know her.
When you know, you know.
No, believe me, you don't know her at all. You just know she doesn't question your decisions.
I know enough. She believes in me completely.
Unlike me, who questions your reckless decisions?
Exactly. She understands my vision.
She understands nothing about the reality of your situation, and you're taking advantage of that.
I've made my decision, Sarah.
A decision to ruin both of your lives? You are making a huge mistake. You'll regret this.
That's not for you to judge. Please respect our choice.
Respect? After you cheated on me with my sister? After lying to me for months?
I'm trying to handle this maturely.
There is nothing mature about what either of you have done. You're both acting like children.
I should go now. Rachel is waiting for me.
Of course she is. Go ahead, run away from this conversation too.
I did what I came to do.
Yes, you certainly did. Congratulations on your engagement. I hope you're both very happy together.
Sarah!
Don't message me again. You heard from Thomas already, right? Sorry about that. Sorry for stealing your rich boyfriend. I never thought my own sister would steal my boyfriend. I didn't realize my sister was such a terrible person. Hey, don't be so dramatic. These things happen. Not between sisters, they don't. It's not like you were engaged, and he chose me. How could you even think about dating him? It's survival of the fittest in this world. If you got your man stolen, it's your own fault. Just forgive me. Excuse me? My fault? Come on, you can't blame me for taking an opportunity. He wasn't happy with you anyway. You were always criticizing him. An opportunity to betray your sister? To destroy our relationship? This happens all the time at mixers. If you don't snag the guy you want quickly, someone else will. You should know how dating works by now. The good ones get taken fast. So because you always get your men stolen at mixers, you decided to steal from your sister instead? That's not what I meant. Stop twisting my words. Then what did you mean? I just mean you have to act fast. You can't expect a guy like Thomas to wait forever. You are quite the hyena, aren't you? Hey, I'm not always getting stolen from. Actually, I'm quite popular. I've had dozens more boyfriends than you, but Thomas is the biggest catch of them all. And he likes me better than you. He says I'm more fun, more supportive. And that justifies betraying me, your own sister? But you weren't moving fast enough with him. You were too busy nagging him about his business. He needs someone who believes in him. So you got jealous and stole him? Where did your morals go? Like I said, it's your fault for letting him get stolen. I honestly thought he'd reject me since I'm his girlfriend's sister. I contacted him as a long shot, but surprisingly, he was totally into it. How could I not take that chance? He responded right away. We really connected. You could have been a decent human being. You could have been a sister. You're just bitter because he chose me, because he likes me better, because I'm more his type. Right, I forgot. You're not the only one lacking morals. Look, I'm sorry, but Thomas and I are truly in love now. Sure, it started with me stealing him, and it's not exactly a pure beginning, but our love is real. We just click. It's like destiny. After 2 months. That's not love, that's infatuation. Sometimes you just know, like in those romance movies. When it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Truly in love, huh? So you're really planning to marry Thomas? Of course, I'm going to live a luxurious life as a private practice doctor's wife. We'll have a big house and fancy cars and vacation homes. Is that all you care about? The money and status? Don't act like you don't think about that too. That's why you dated him. You really don't understand anything. Being a private practice doctor's wife isn't that simple. You won't be able to support him with that attitude. What's there to understand? He makes money. I spend it. That's what doctors' wives do. I've seen it in dramas. You're delusional. This isn't a TV show. Oh, so you think you could support him better? Don't get cocky. You're the loser who got dumped. Excuse me? At least I wasn't desperate enough to steal my sister's boyfriend. You heard me. You're just jealous because I won. Won what exactly? The prize of being a cheater's wife? You seem pretty desperate to get Thomas back, but it's useless. He's crazy about me. He proposed and we've already submitted our marriage registration. What? You've already filed the marriage papers? After 2 months of cheating? Yep, did it this morning. We're officially married now. Isn't it romantic? After dating for only 2 months while he was still with me? Had to lock him down before someone else could steal him. I got my golden ticket. Cry all you want. I'm not giving him back. He's mine now. Forever. Oh dear. My condolences. I can't believe you've already registered the marriage. Now you're truly one with him, committed to his gambling-style management. I actually respect your courage. What do you mean, gambling-style management? What are you trying to say? Stop being cryptic. Nothing really, just thinking out loud about your wonderful future together. No, tell me what you mean. What's wrong with his management? Why are you smirking through text? I'm just sympathizing with my sister who made an impulsive, foolish choice, marrying a debt manufacturing machine just because he's a private practice doctor. You really have my condolences. Wait, debt manufacturing machine? You mean Thomas? Who else would I mean? Your beloved husband? The catch you just had to lock down? What are you trying to say? Is something wrong with the clinic? You need to tell me. Oh, suddenly you want my opinion? Now you want to listen? Just tell me. You're scaring me. Look, I respect Thomas in my own way. Becoming a doctor is impressive, and his determination to start a private practice was admirable. But he's a doctor, not a business expert. Yet he's overconfident, and the situation is pretty dire. How dire are we talking about? Like, a little debt? That's normal for businesses, right? I told you, he's a debt manufacturing machine. He generates new debt just by breathing. What? What do you mean he generates debt by breathing? Private practice doctors have to furnish everything from scratch, the building, equipment, everything. That requires substantial loans, and loans are just debt by another name. And the interest keeps piling up, day after day. I know that much, but Thomas has been in practice for 2 years now. He must be gradually paying off the loans and should be turning a profit soon. Right? Please tell me I'm right. Actually, the losses keep mounting every single month. What? Really? But how? He seemed so confident. Did you even ask about his business before marrying him? He said everything was fine. He said the clinic was doing great. He showed me the pictures of all the fancy equipment. Of course he did. Equipment bought with loans. Just tell me what's going on. I have a right to know. How bad is it really? There are hospitals everywhere in town. These days, hospitals compete for patients. Location makes a huge difference in patient numbers and profits. But Thomas, without thinking it through, took over a failed clinic's location. He thought it was great because construction costs would be lower. There was probably a reason it failed in the first place. What reason? Tell me! Did you even visit his clinic? Not yet. We usually meet elsewhere. He said he was too busy to show me around. Of course you haven't. You married a man whose workplace you've never seen. So what happened? Why isn't the clinic doing well? After opening the clinic, we discovered there were several popular family practices in the neighborhood. Of course, Thomas's clinic gets very few patients. Barely any, actually. Some days, none at all. Can't he just advertise more, like on TV or something? With what money? Where do you think advertising money comes from? He must have some savings. All gone into the clinic. Every last penny. But with fewer patients, there's no profit. The clinic is new and clean with modern equipment. Why isn't anyone coming? It just doesn't make sense. Modern equipment doesn't matter if people don't trust the clinic, if they don't even know it exists. But Thomas is a good doctor and he went to a good school. We had decent patient numbers at first, but Thomas hired minimal staff to cut costs. Even with modern equipment, the wait times are long, billing is slow, and everyone went back to their regular doctors. Now we hardly get any returning patients or new ones. It's pretty hopeless. You're kidding. This can't be happening. Did you think running a medical practice was just about treating patients? Did you think it was all glamour and money? Well, that's what it looked like in the dramas. I tried to express my concerns, but he'd get angry, saying amateurs shouldn't interfere. Then he'd turn around and say things like, "When we're married, you'll help me as my wife, right?" Help? How? What kind of help? I froze when he suggested his wife should work for free. We could never have a proper conversation about marriage. Working for free? No way. Wait, what do you mean work for free? Like helping out sometimes? Reception, billing, scheduling, cleaning. Every day, all day. I thought a private practice doctor's wife just lives luxuriously every day. Are you saying I have to work? Like, actually work? At the clinic? Welcome to reality. Your new life as a clinic worker. But that's not what I signed up for. I can't do reception. I don't know how to do billing. You'll probably be free once the practice gets on track, but until then, you'll just be convenient free labor. How long will it take until it gets on track? Like a few weeks? A month? At this rate, never. The debt just keeps growing. No way. This isn't happening. That's why I truly respect your choice, supporting him as a doctor's wife, helping out, enduring all his unreasonable demands and the mounting losses. Making such a commitment with full awareness, that's really impressive.
Please, Sarah, you need to help me. My clinic is about to go under.
Thomas, why are you contacting me? Shouldn't you be talking to your wife?
But you're the only one who understands the situation.
What about your wife? Your supportive, understanding wife?
Please, just listen.
What now? More debt won't make much difference at this point. You're already drowning in it.
It's worse than the debt. I can't work as a doctor anymore.
What? What are you talking about?
Something happened. Something bad.
What did you do? What could be worse than the debt?
I was trying so hard to stabilize the clinic's finances that I was only sleeping 1 hour a day. Then I fell asleep while driving.
Don't tell me you had an accident. Are you injured and can't see patients? Is that why you can't work?
No, I only had minor injuries, but I rear-ended the car in front of me, and when the driver got out, I panicked and just drove away.
What? Running away is the worst thing you could do. Are you insane? What were you thinking?
I wasn't thinking straight. I was exhausted. I just reacted.
Clearly, you made everything so much worse.
I know that, but I panicked in the moment. I went back right away, but the police were already there. Because I committed a hit and run, they suspended my medical license.
You went back? How long after?
Yes, but it was too late. Maybe 30 minutes.
Medical license suspension? What is that exactly? How long does it last?
It means I'm banned from practicing medicine. Sometimes it's just a few months or half a year, but because of the hit and run, my suspension is for 1.5 years.
1.5 years? You can't practice at all?
I can't practice medicine at all during that time. I can't see any patients. I can't prescribe anything. Nothing.
Oh my, that sounds really serious. But maybe it's good in a way. You've been overworking yourself for quite a while, so you can take time to rethink your business strategy. I'm sure you're mentally exhausted too. It's good to take the opportunity to rest.
How is this possibly good? I'm the only doctor at my clinic. What happens to the clinic if I can't see patients?
Well, then I guess you'll have to close temporarily, which might be better than running yourself into the ground.
But we're already in the red! We still have equipment payments and bank loans to repay! Closing means 0 income for 1.5 years! It's hopeless! The loans don't stop, the interest doesn't stop!
Did you tell Rachel about all of this? Does your wife know?
Not yet. I don't know how. She'll definitely freak out.
Why not hire another doctor to cover for you? That way you could keep the practice running. Don't you have any friends or colleagues you could ask? Maybe get several to work part-time?
I thought of that too, but the thing is, all my former classmates from school just hate me. None of them will help when I contact them.
What? Why? Do they hate you? What did you do?
Well, before I opened my practice, I was kind of arrogant. I made fun of friends who joined university hospitals, saying I had the guts to open my own practice and would become rich. I called them spineless cowards.
Wow, you were really awful. And now you need their help.
I know that now. I was just stupid.
Have you tried apologizing? Actually apologizing?
They won't even answer my calls. I've tried messaging them. They've all blocked me. Even if I tried hiring other doctors, I'd have to pay them well, but that would just increase our losses. We can't afford market rate.
Then you should probably just close the practice for good, to cut your losses.
But what about the debt? The debt doesn't go away even if I close. I don't know what to do anymore. Please, help me somehow. I'm so desperate. You're the only one who can help me.
Sorry, that's not my problem. I'm a stranger to you now. Work hard with your beloved wife.
Sarah, please, you're the only one who understands the business side.
Should have thought about that before cheating on me, before betraying me.
I know I made a mistake, a huge mistake.
Several mistakes, actually. Quite a collection of them.
I know I don't deserve your help, but I don't know what else to do.
Correct. You don't deserve my help.
But I'm desperate right now. I need you, please.
Talk to your wife. I'm sure she'll understand since you two are so in love.
Sarah!
Goodbye, Thomas.
No, please don't go.
You made your choice. Now just live with it. This is the worst, sis. He's going to close the clinic. Then we'll have nothing but debt. This isn't the newlywed life I signed up for. I'm divorcing him. Did you know about this? About his license being suspended? Oh, after all that trouble to get married, you're splitting up already? What happened to true love? You knew this would happen. You knew everything. Rachel, I did try to warn you multiple times, but you just wouldn't listen. But you could have tried harder. You could have told me about the debt, about the failing clinic. Like you tried hard not to steal my boyfriend. Like you tried to be a decent sister. This isn't about that anymore. This is serious. This is my life we're talking about. And betraying your sister wasn't serious? That was my life that you were playing with. If I stay, I'll just get dragged into his debt hell. But if I divorce him, I can escape. This debt is his, after all. Yeah, it shouldn't have anything to do with his ex-wife. I can just walk away, start fresh. Planning your escape already? Well, that didn't take long. Don't mock me. This is my future we're talking about. I can't be poor. I'm not made for poverty. I've heard about that. You're right that debt isn't subject to division of assets, so Thomas's debt would remain his alone after divorce. You wouldn't be obligated to repay anything. That's what you're hoping for, right? Yes! Then divorce is my only option. I need to file right away. But it's different if you're a joint guarantor. Are you sure about that? Did you check the papers you signed? Huh? What do you mean? A joint guarantor? Did you read what you signed? Any of it? What are you talking about? You're scaring me, sis! Even after the divorce, if you're a joint guarantor, you're still responsible for repayment. You should check that before divorcing. Did you sign as a guarantor for any of his debts? Rachel, I need you to think carefully. I don't know. There were just so many papers. You're telling me that you don't know what you signed? You just signed whatever he put in front of you? There were so many papers. But wait. I remember now. When I signed the papers, I did also sign some guarantor documents. Oh no, what should I do, sis? Please help me. What? You signed without reading? Thomas said that as his wife I had to sign them, that he wouldn't marry me unless I signed. What choice did I have? I wanted to get married. I thought it was just a formality. You had the choice to not steal your sister's boyfriend. You had the choice to actually read what you were signing. This isn't the time for that. I need your help. When is the time? When should we talk about your betrayal? I need help. What do these guarantor papers mean? How much trouble am I in? You can't blame anyone but yourself. You chose to become a joint guarantor when you signed those papers. You're free to divorce him or not, but you can't escape from the debt. You're legally bound to it now. No, there has to be a way to get out of this. I'll hire a lawyer. No lawyer can help you now. No way. What am I supposed to do? I can't live in debt. How should I know? I'm done with both of you. We have no connection anymore. You made your bed, now lie in it. Don't be like that. We're still sisters. Family is forever. Are we? Is that what sisters do to each other? Betray them? don't be so cold. Your cute little sister is in trouble. How can you just abandon me? I need you, sis. Please help me. What's cute about a sister who steals her sister's boyfriend? I don't want to know you anymore. I don't even want to think of you as my sister, so stop contacting me. We're done. What? You don't mean that. Yes, I do. I've never meant anything more. But we're family. You can't just cut me off. Family doesn't do what you did. Family doesn't betray each other. I made a mistake. I admit it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Even our parents were disgusted by your marriage. Well, then I'm done here. Enjoy your dream life as a private practice doctor's wife. It's exactly what you wanted, isn't it? Sarah, please, wait. Goodbye, Rachel. Don't do this to me. I need my sister. Blocked. Thomas's clinic closed shortly after. Including bank loans, the debt amounted to about $1 million. Rachel tried several times to remove herself as a joint guarantor, but was rejected. Unable to divorce, they're both working to repay the debt little by little. Since Thomas can't practice medicine, they're both working multiple part-time jobs to manage the payments. They reportedly survive on discarded convenience store meals, crying together and saying, "This isn't how it was supposed to be." Hey, David, can we talk about meeting my parents this weekend to announce our engagement? There's something I need to tell you.
Of course. But when you get all serious like that, it makes me nervous.
Actually, I've been putting off this conversation for days. I just didn't know how to bring it up.
Now you're really making me nervous. Is everything okay?
Yes, well, mostly. It's about my family situation.
Take your time. I'm here to listen.
Well, thanks. That means a lot. You're always so patient. That's actually part of what worries me.
What do you mean?
My dad, he's not exactly a patient person, or understanding, or, well, nice.
Oh, is he really strict? Am I going to get the whole "you're not worthy of my daughter" speech?
I wish it was just that. He goes way beyond the typical protective father act.
How so?
Remember when I mentioned my cousin Amy got engaged last month?
Yeah, you seem worried about her engagement dinner. Did something happen?
It was a disaster, a complete disaster. Her fiancé James, he's this really successful software engineer.
That sounds good, though? Most parents would love that.
You'd think so, but Dad, he made James cry during dinner.
What? How did he manage that? Was your cousin's fiancé particularly sensitive?
Not at all. James runs his own tech startup. He's usually super confident in business meetings and presentations.
Then what happened?
Dad spent 2 hours picking apart everything about him. Said his posture showed weakness, criticized his wine choice as cheap, even though it was a 30,000 yen bottle.
2 hours? That's intense. Does he do this to everyone?
The lucky ones get the full treatment. Others he just dismisses immediately as unworthy.
What exactly makes someone worthy in his eyes?
His standards are impossible. You have to be this perfect combination of traditional success and masculine authority, like some character from an old business manga.
That doesn't sound promising. I mean, I like my work, but personal life comes first for me.
Yeah, about that. Maybe don't mention that you do most of the cooking.
Will he yell at you for letting a man do woman's work or something?
Exactly that, word for word. That's what he told Amy about James helping with housework.
Wow, he really is stuck in another era.
Try the Stone Age. But don't worry, I'm used to his difficult personality. I can handle whatever he says.
That's good then. At least one of us knows how to deal with him.
Just please don't feel too hurt by anything he says. I know you'll try to be polite and won't talk back when he's rude to you.
Well, he is my future father-in-law after all. I should show some respect.
That's exactly why I'm worried. He sees politeness as weakness. He'll probably take advantage of your good manners.
Has he always been like this? Even when you were growing up?
Always. Mom used to try to stop him, but she gave up years ago. It's exhausting dealing with him.
What about your mom? How did she handle it all these years?
She just retreated into herself, stopped arguing, stopped having opinions. It breaks my heart seeing her like that.
That sounds really tough for both of you.
It was. Still is. Sometimes I feel guilty for not standing up to him more.
Hey, don't blame yourself. You were a kid. It wasn't your responsibility to fix your parents' relationship.
I know, but seeing Mom so defeated all the time.
We'll make sure to show her extra love and support, okay?
That's why I love you. You always know exactly what to say.
I see. Thanks for the warning concern, Sarah. I'll prepare myself mentally for the weekend.
Just, please don't break off our engagement because of my dad. I'll defend you if he says anything. Just don't start hating me because of him.
Hey, come on now. Don't worry, Sarah. Nothing your dad says will change how I feel about you.
Really? You promise? Even if he's horrible to you?
Really. The introduction is for him to get to know me and understand how serious we are about getting married. Once he sees that, I'm sure even a difficult father will come around. I'll do my best to win him over.
Thank you, David. You're too good to me.
Actually, I'm more worried about your mom. Is she similar to your dad? Dealing with two difficult parents at once might be tough.
Oh, don't worry about Mom. She actually really likes you already.
Really? How come? We haven't even met.
I've told her all about you, about how kind you are and how well you cook. She said I found myself a perfect man.
That's such a relief. At least one parent is on our side.
Mom's been trying to convince Dad to be nice, but you know how it goes.
Not well, I'm guessing.
He just dismissed her completely, said she doesn't understand man's business.
Yikes, that's pretty bad.
Welcome to my world, but seriously, please don't let him get to you.
I won't, I promise. Though I am curious, what exactly did you tell your mom about me?
Only the good stuff, how you always make me laugh, how you support my career.
And the cooking?
She actually got excited about that, said it was refreshing to see a man who isn't bound by gender roles.
Your mom sounds pretty progressive.
She is. When Dad's not around, it's like she becomes a different person.
That's sad. It also gives me hope. Maybe we can help her be more herself.
Maybe. That would be amazing. She deserves it.
Well, let's do our best this weekend. I'm counting on your support.
Always. Just remember, I love you no matter what happens.
Get out of my house. I'll never give my daughter to someone like you. Break off the engagement and disappear from her life, understood?
Mr. Brown, why are you throwing me out? I barely stepped into the entrance. Did I do something wrong?
Having someone like you enter my house is wrong enough. A deadbeat loser wanting to marry my daughter? Who would ever allow that?
Deadbeat? Wait, are you talking about me?
Who else is here? Coming dressed like an unemployed bum.
What? I'm wearing a proper suit. How is this dressed like a deadbeat?
I've worked in business for decades. A suit is a warrior's armor, and as someone who's lived for his work, I can tell. Even in a suit, you're clearly a soft, unemployed man.
What? This is a completely unfair judgment.
You think I can't tell? Your hands are too smooth. A real businessman's hands show the wear of constant work.
Are you seriously judging my employment status by my hands? That's...
Real working men wear suits naturally, but it doesn't suit you at all. That means you're not a proper working man.
What? This is actually kind of hurtful. I even got this custom made.
Custom made? How pretentious. A deadbeat like you must have bought some cheap suit just for today.
Sir, with all due respect, you're making baseless assumptions. I work at Green Assist Corporation.
Green Assist? Never heard of it. Probably some tiny startup.
Actually, it's one of our largest firms in our sector. I can show you my business card if you don't believe me.
Green Assist? That's one of our business partners.
Oh, that's so? Then you should know it's a reputable company.
Don't try to fool me. I worked for that company for years.
Then you should know they only hire qualified professionals.
Been to their office many times for meetings, but I've never seen you there. Trying to lie your way out? Too bad.
The company has over 500 employees. It's not surprising we haven't crossed paths.
A real businessman would know everyone in the industry.
That's not really feasible in modern corporate.
Silence! I worked with that company for years. I know their people.
I'm not lying. I can prove my employment.
It's all made up. My eyes can't be fooled. Today's youth are so easy to read.
Sir, I really think you're jumping to conclusions.
A scrawny guy like you couldn't possibly be working seriously. Look at those shoulders. No backbone.
My physical appearance has nothing to do with my professional capabilities.
In my day, men had presence, authority, power.
Times have changed, Mr. Brown. Success isn't measured by...
Success is success. It never changes. You're just making excuses.
I'm only telling the truth. I work hard and I'm passionate about my job. And I love Sarah. Please approve our marriage.
Anyone can say pretty words, but you can't prove anything. Pretentious deadbeat.
But I'm not...
As a father, I can't let my daughter be unhappy. That's why I decided this.
Sir, please give me a chance to...
I'll never give my daughter to a deadbeat. Come back after you find a proper job.
Understood. I hear you clearly.
Well, it's probably impossible. No company would hire a weak man like you.
No, I'll be back this Wednesday. Please look forward to it.
Wednesday? What nonsense is this?
I'll definitely get you to approve our marriage.
What? Coming back on a Wednesday? Typical unemployed behavior. Working people are busy on weekdays.
Again, I'm not unemployed. I'll prove it to you.
You think you can just show up whenever you want?
I have my reasons for choosing Wednesday.
You won't find a job by Wednesday no matter how hard you try.
It won't be necessary. You'll understand when I arrive.
Well, I'll look forward to it without expecting much. But I'm a working man, so I often come home late on weekdays.
That's fine. I can wait.
I might have to wait outside for hours. But as a man, you can handle waiting outside for hours, right?
Yes, I understand. I'll wait as long as it takes until you appear.
Brave words from a weakling. Don't come crying when it rains.
Weather won't be an issue. I'll be there.
Brave words. Let's see if you can back them up.
David, I just heard what happened. I am so sorry about Dad's behavior. Are you okay?
Don't worry about it. Wednesday will be interesting.
What do you mean? You're scaring me a little.
Trust me, everything will work out perfectly.
David, don't leave me hanging like that. What are you planning?
Nothing dangerous, I promise. Just a little revelation.
Well, now I'm really worried. Last time you said trust me like that.
Was when I surprised you with an engagement ring, right?
Yes, after making me think you'd forgotten our anniversary.
And it all worked out perfectly, didn't it?
Well, yes, but this is different. This is my dad we're talking about.
Let's just say your father might learn something interesting about his deadbeat future son-in-law.
David, please tell me you're not going to do anything crazy.
Define crazy.
David!
Relax, my love. Everything is under control.
That's exactly what makes me nervous. You never say that unless you're planning something big.
Your father gave me very specific instructions about Wednesday.
What instructions? What did he say to you?
Oh, just some advice about being a real man and waiting patiently.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm just going to follow his instructions. Very, very carefully.
Why do I feel like there's more to this?
Because you know me too well.
At least tell me you won't do anything to make things worse.
On the contrary, I think Wednesday will improve everything.
You are impossible when you get like this.
Just trust me one more time, please.
Fine, but promise me you'll be careful.
Always am. How's your mom doing, by the way?
Still upset about how Dad treated you. She really wanted to meet you properly.
Oh, not to worry. There'll be plenty of time for that after Wednesday.
Now you've got Mom curious too. She keeps asking what you're planning.
Tell her to look forward to it.
You're enjoying this way too much.
Maybe a little, but your father did ask for it.
Just whatever you're planning, be safe, okay?
Promise. Now get some rest. Wednesday will be an interesting day.
I don't think I'll be able to sleep until then.
Sweet dreams, Sarah.
What's going on here? Why is everyone treating you like this?
Like what, Mr. Brown? Like a CEO?
What nonsense are you spotting now? Why are you introducing yourself as Green Assist CEO?
Oh, did no one tell you? Today is quite special.
Special? What do you mean special?
I explained in today's greeting, the previous CEO was my uncle. I've been serving as vice president supporting the company. And today, I finally inherited the company from my uncle.
You're our business partner's new CEO?
Surprising, isn't it? How a deadbeat could run a major corporation?
This must be some kind of joke.
Actually, my appointment as CEO has been planned for a while. That's why I scheduled this courtesy visits for today, Wednesday.
Courtesy visits?
Yes, meeting with our major business partners. So I'm not unemployed, but a proper business professional. I know to make appointments in advance.
But...
Who would have thought your company would be on my list? But it was a perfect chance to prove I'm not unemployed.
Then why didn't you just say so from the start?
You didn't give me a chance to explain, did you? But it worked out. I thought I'd meet you during my visits.
You could have met me in the reception room.
Oh? But you were in a meeting. And you did tell me to stand and wait until you prepared. Just stood in the hallway for 2 hours until your meeting finished.
Do you know how much trouble you caused me?
Oh, did something happen? I was just following your instructions.
I was immediately called to the president's office. Even though the president offered you the reception room, you refused.
Well, yes. After all, you said, if you're a man, stand and wait. I was just trying to show my manly spirit.
Don't twist my words. Saying I was told to stand and wait, so I will. Who do you think you are? I got yelled at.
Well, you did tell me that. You were very specific about showing my manhood by waiting outside.
That's different. This is the workplace.
Oh, so your rules about being a man only apply at home?
Are you saying it's my fault? This is ridiculous.
When they asked who you thought you were, you could have told them I was your daughter's fiancé.
Well,
But you don't approve of our marriage, right? So I guess I'm not your daughter's fiancé. Just a lowly employee who got ordered around by a business partner CEO.
I had no idea that you were the CEO. Never seen you at the company before.
Of course not. I usually accompany the previous CEO to various places, so I wasn't often at headquarters.
But surely someone should have told me.
Besides, Mr. Brown, you're just an employee. Of course you wouldn't meet the CEO or vice president of a business partner.
Just an employee.
Yes, exactly what you are. Unlike the deadbeat standing before you.
Well...
By the way, how's my suit today? Still look unemployed?
No, it looks very appropriate. Perfect for a CEO's inauguration.
Really? I'm so glad it finally suits me. Actually, this is the same suit I wore when I asked for your blessing the other day.
The same?
Yes, the one you said made me look unemployed. Guess I learned how to wear it properly in just a few days.
I sincerely apologize for my behavior the other day. I approve your marriage to my daughter. Please, let's get along from now.
Thank you for approving the marriage. However, I'm sorry, Mr. Brown, but I have no intention of getting along with you.
What?
We've discovered our values and ways of thinking are quite different, so there's no need to force a relationship just because of the marriage.
But as family.
Family? Weren't you the one I said it wasn't worthy of being family?
That was before I knew.
Before you knew I had power over your company's biggest business partner. Is that what changed your mind?
Well,
That's better for you too, right? No need to associate with someone whose hands are too smooth.
Please, let's start over.
Now, I'll go tell Sarah the good news. She'll be happy to hear you approve the marriage. Excuse me. Sorry for taking up your time during a busy workday.
David, is it true? Did Dad really approve our marriage?
Yes, he did. Though perhaps not entirely willingly.
What happened exactly? The office is buzzing with rumors.
Let's just say your father learned an important lesson about making assumptions.
Someone said you stood in the hallway for 2 hours?
Just following your father's instructions about being a real man.
2 hours, though? In the main office hallway?
It did say I should wait outside to prove my manhood.
David, you didn't.
I did exactly what he asked. Very precisely.
The receptionist said even the president couldn't convince you to use the waiting room.
Well, your father was very clear about standing and waiting.
You're terrible, but I love it.
I just wanted to make sure I followed his instructions perfectly.
Dad must have been mortified.
He did seem rather uncomfortable when he finally emerged from his meeting.
Well, Mom's going to love this story.
How was your mom doing?
She's been giggling ever since I told her about Dad getting called to the president's office.
What did you do to my family? Isn't getting my blessing enough?
Excuse me?
Are you that angry about my attitude the other day?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
When I got home from work, my wife said she wants a divorce. She says she can't take our marriage anymore.
What? Your wife asked for a divorce?
Don't act innocent. This has to be your doing.
I haven't even met your wife yet. How could this be my fault?
This is all your fault. Somehow my wife knows about what happened at the company today.
The company incident? That was between us.
She says she can't handle such embarrassing things anymore. You told her, didn't you?
No, you've got it wrong. I didn't do anything.
Don't lie. Then how does my wife know everything?
Because I told her, Dad, so don't blame David.
Sarah? Is that you?
Yes, it's me, and I told Mom everything.
How dare you? That was private.
Private? Like how you privately humiliated my fiancé?
That was different. I was protecting you.
Protecting me from what? A successful, kind man who loves me?
I didn't know he was...
Exactly. You don't know anything about him. You just jump to conclusions.
Please stop doing embarrassing things. What if David hates me and breaks off the engagement?
Now you're worried about that after how you treated him?
Hey, what kind of attitude is that towards your father?
The kind you deserve after how you've acted.
And why did you tell your mother unnecessary things?
Unnecessary? Mom deserved to know what kind of man she's married to.
You've caused serious problems between your father and mother.
No, Dad. You caused these problems, years and years of them.
This isn't my fault.
Really? Then whose fault is it? David's? Mom's? Mine?
You're all being unreasonable.
This isn't my fault, it's your own doing, Dad.
What did you say?
I said this is your fault. All of it.
How dare you speak to me like this?
I didn't want to tell Mom such embarrassing things either, but you kept being so rude to my fiancé despite being my father.
I was trying to protect you.
I couldn't take it anymore, so I told Mom. I said once I marry David, I am cutting ties with my family.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me. I'll never return to a house with such a terrible father.
Don't be ridiculous. Even after marriage, you're still our daughter.
Being your daughter doesn't mean I have to accept your behavior.
Visiting your parents regularly after marriage is basic filial duty.
And being respectful to your daughter's chosen partner is basic parental duty.
Well, that's...
I'm at my limit of being embarrassed to be your daughter.
Embarrassed? Of me?
Yes, always acting superior and looking down on others, making assumptions about today's youth being stubborn and difficult when you're wrong.
That's not true.
Mom and I can't take it anymore. That's why Mom decided to divorce you.
Can't take it. How?
Even if I have children, I won't let them meet you.
You can't do that.
Watch me. I won't return home after marriage, and I might not even tell you when children are born.
Your mother would never allow that.
That's exactly why she's leaving. She says she'd rather leave you than never see her grandchildren and daughter.
He's being dramatic.
No, she's finally being honest, for the first time in years.
This is just temporary. She'll calm down.
She's already looking at apartments, Dad.
What?
She's serious this time. We both are.
Please, David. I need your help.
Mr. Brown? I thought we agreed not to contact each other.
Please, help me convince my daughter and wife. As a man, you'll take my side, right?
Huh? You haven't divorced yet.
Of course not. I'm close to retirement age. A divorce at this age would be humiliating.
So, you're only thinking about yourself again.
What do you mean? This affects the whole family.
The family you've been mistreating for years?
I absolutely won't divorce my wife. Sarah won't help mediate, so you're my only hope.
No, I have no power here.
But my daughter will listen to you. She respects you.
Don't like how you respect your wife?
Please tell her to help mediate between me and my wife.
That's not my place.
Because you directly asked my wife to reconsider the divorce.
I haven't even met her properly yet.
As a man, you must understand how I feel.
Your feelings, Mr. Brown.
Everything I did was for my family. Living only for work was to support them.
Was it really for them or for your ego?
Even opposing your marriage at first was for my daughter's happiness.
By making her cry? By insulting her choice?
But now I'm being misunderstood and faced with divorce. As a fellow man, don't you think that's pitiful?
No, not at all.
Because you're half-hearted about everything as a man.
What did you say?
You don't understand the responsibility of being a real man.
A real man? Like making your wife miserable for decades?
I supported them, gave them everything.
You say you live for work to support your family, but you chose to marry and have children yourself.
Of course I did. That's what men do.
Didn't you marry your wife prepared for the responsibility?
I took all the responsibility. I worked while she stayed at home.
It was so hard, you could have asked her to work too.
Working wives? That would have been embarrassing.
Embarrassing for whom? Your wife or your ego?
Unlike now, housewives were the norm back then.
What era are you talking about? Were you born in 1920?
Things were different in my time.
Dual income households are already normal in your time.
Not in my social circle.
My parents both worked. While some families had stay-at-home moms, everyone seemed happy.
It's different.
The economy was better than now, and there were various tax benefits.
You don't understand the pressure.
You're the only one complaining about how hard it was to support your family.
Are you calling me an incompetent man?
I wouldn't go that far, but you are half-hearted.
Half-hearted? Me?
You say you opposed the marriage for your daughter's sake, but that's not true.
Everything I did was for Sarah.
You just refused to listen to Sarah and me. You opposed based on your prejudices and assumptions.
I was protecting her.
I can't understand the feelings of a foolish, stubborn father like you.
How dare you? Is this how you talk to your fiancé's father?
What about you? Is this how you treat a business partner CEO?
That's different.
Sarah says she'll never see you again after divorcing her mother.
She doesn't mean that.
I'll become a stranger to you. Then you'll just be a stranger to me too.
You can't do this.
Out of final sympathy, I won't tell Sarah about this contact.
Wait, Please.
So please, handle your own mess like a man. Excuse me.
David, did my father try to contact you today?
Why do you ask?
He's been desperate lately. Mom's already looking at apartments.
Has he tried talking to you directly?
He keeps sending these long messages about family duty and respecting elders.
And?
I've blocked his number.
It must be hard for you.
Honestly, it's liberating. Mom seems happier too.
How is she doing?
She's smiling more, actually making plans for herself.
That's wonderful to hear.
She's even talking about taking art classes.
Really? That's great.
Dad always said it was a waste of time, but now...
Now she's free to be herself.
Exactly. Mom's finally settled into her new apartment.
That's wonderful news. How are you feeling?
Relieved, honestly. It's like a weight's been lifted off both of us.
And your mom?
She's like a different person. You should see her, David.
Different how?
She's smiling all the time, making plans. She even bought new clothes.
That's fantastic. And your father?
Last I heard, he took early retirement. The office rumors about making the new CEO wait in the hallway were too much for him.
Not my intention, but
Oh, please, it was totally your intention. You're just too polite to admit it.
I merely followed instructions precisely.
Sure you did. Mom's still laughing about that story.
I'm glad it brought some joy to her.
She says you're her hero, the man who finally showed Dad he wasn't all-powerful.
I just did what needed to be done.
By standing in a hallway for 2 hours?
Hey, your real father said that's what real men do.
You're impossible, but that's exactly why I love you.
Ready to plan our wedding? Just us and your mom?
Yes, Mom's already calling wedding planners. She's more excited than I am.
And the suit for the wedding?
Please tell me you're not wearing that suit.
Of course I am. It's my lucky suit now.
The deadbeat suit? Really?
It's got a great story behind it now.
Mom says you should frame it after the wedding.
That's actually not a bad idea.
You're impossible. But that's why I love you.
Love you too. Here's to our fresh start.
Mom wants to know if we can go venue shopping this weekend.
Of course. Any preferences?
Something modern. Definitely not Dad's stuffy country club.
I know just the place. Beautiful rooftop garden, amazing city views.
Perfect. Mom will love that. She's finally free to enjoy things without Dad's constant complaints.
How is she doing in her new place?
She loves it. It's that cute apartment complex near the park.
The one with the art studio in the community center?
Yes, she already signed up for painting classes.
That's wonderful. When does she start?
Next week. She's so excited buying all these art supplies.
Your mom's quite brave starting fresh like this.
She says we inspired her. Seeing you stand up to Dad made her realize she could too.
I'm honored to have helped, even if it wasn't intentional.
Oh, it was totally intentional, Mr. I'll just wait in the hallway.
Guilty as charged. It all worked out for the best, didn't it?
More than I could have imagined. Free from Dad's toxicity, planning our wedding, Mom living her best life.
Speaking of the wedding, should we hire security? Just in case your father tries to crash it?
Already handled. Mom suggested it first.
Smart woman, your mother.
She really is. Can't believe Dad never saw it.
His loss, our gain.
To new beginnings.
And better endings.
I love you so much.
Love you more. Can't wait to start our life together.
Without any toxic masculinity or outdated values.
Just us being ourselves.
Perfect. You know, my mom says you're more of a real man than Dad ever was.
Really? I think I might cry.
Save it for the wedding.
Speaking of which, have you chosen your dress yet?
Mom and I are going shopping next weekend. Want to come?
Isn't it bad luck for the groom to see the dress?
Since when do we care about traditional rules?
Good point. Get me in.
Perfect. Just like you.
Later, Sarah contacted me saying, my parents finally divorced. Don't worry, that terrible father won't be invited to our wedding. We had the wedding ceremony with only Sarah's mother present and successfully registered our marriage. As for Mr. Brown, rumors spread around his company about angering a business partner's CEO and making him stand in the hallway mocking his suit. The workplace became quite uncomfortable for him. Eventually, his superior recommended early retirement, and now he lives a lonely life in his old age.
Hey, big sister. Hello. You're not seriously ignoring me right now, are you? You can't just not talk to your cute little sister. So, the other day, it was your birthday, wasn't it? I know that I'm a little bit late in saying this, but I wonder if I should get you a birthday present.
Oh, really? You're actually going to give me a birthday present? This has never happened to me before. What's going on? What's happened to you?
Well, I just know that you had a very special birthday this year, and it should be worth celebrating, yes? I've got the perfect present for my sister who just turned 30. You'll never believe what I've gotten for you, Violet. You're going to love it. I just know it. Okay, here goes nothing. I'm going to give you my boyfriend for your birthday.
I'm sorry, what on earth did you just say to me? What do you mean you're giving your boyfriend to me as a birthday present? Have you actually lost your mind, Megan?
Actually, there's someone I'm really interested in right now, and my boyfriend's kind of getting in the way of that. My current boyfriend won't let me break up with him. Even though I told him that I found someone that I really like, he keeps telling me not to leave him. It's silly, really. Of course, the time had come for your birthday, so I thought that this would be the best opportunity to get my current boyfriend out of my hair. So I'm going to give him to you as a birthday present. Isn't that great?
I've got no idea what you're playing at here, Megan. This doesn't make any sense to me. And also, who does something like this for... Huh? He's your boyfriend, for goodness sake. I don't understand what you're doing at all. Basically, you're telling me you're giving him away and forcing your troublesome boyfriend onto me to deal with.
Well, if you must know, these type of persistent guys are surprisingly simple to be with. As soon as he meets another woman, I know he's going to become obsessed with her.
But I don't get why you must do this. Why should I have to be with such a troublesome person like your boyfriend? I hardly know the guy. Why are you doing this for?
Oh, come on. I think we all know why we need to see you with someone, Violet. You're such a lonely person living a lonely life. So this opportunity is perfect for us. You should be thanking me for giving instead of questioning me. I'm going to introduce a guy to my sister who hasn't had a boyfriend for a gazillion years. So please be grateful that I can give up my boyfriend in this way and help you out. So say thank you to me. I'm glad that you got some leftovers from your beautiful younger sister.
But I didn't ask you to introduce your boyfriend to me, Megan. This isn't what I wanted for myself at all. It's going to be so annoying if you do this to me.
Oh, and you think it's okay to say something like that to me then? I'm not the sore loser here. My weird-looking sister has only had a boyfriend when she was a student at school. Now you're a woman who's in her 30s. Think about it. No one wants to date some rotten woman who's over 30. If you miss this chance, you'll be single for the rest of your life.
Excuse me? What the heck did you just say to me? Since when do you have the right to say what my love life is like? I make my life how I want it to be, not you.
Well, I'm just going to be brutally honest right now because I should be able to with you. Unlike me, who's beautiful, you're quite ugly, Violet. If you don't get any handouts from your adorable younger sister, you're just going to live a miserable life, okay? Do you really want that for yourself, Violet? Just let me do something for you that is actually going to benefit you for the rest of your life. Well, I'm going to continue with what I'm doing, and I'll send you my boyfriend's contact information later.
Hey, Violet, are you there? I got some great news, and you need to hear this right now. I just submitted the marriage registration to the city hall. There was no issues with what I submitted, and it looks like they fast-tracked it while I was there, and has been accepted. I can't believe this is actually happening.
Oh, you did it already? Thank you for doing that, Jacob. You're so sweet. I'm sorry that I couldn't go with you to submit it, though. It would have been fun to do it together. It's so annoying that I had work to do. I couldn't just skip it, unfortunately, as it's important that the company wants me to get it done as soon as possible.
Oh no, don't worry about that at all, my dear. I understand. Everything's okay, and I managed doing it on my own. But I did want to ask you something, though. So I understand that you want to keep this all hush-hush for a while. But do you really think it's wise not to tell your sister about our marriage? I've not even met her yet.
Oh, are you really worried about that? It's okay. I'll be about to deal with her soon enough. Even though I haven't introduced you to her yet, I don't want to take any risk yet.
Wait a minute, huh? I'm a little confused, so you're gonna have to explain what you're actually planning here, Violet. How come you don't want to do anything with her yet?
Well, you know how I don't really get along with my sister, yes? Well, there's a really good reason for that. When I was a student, she actually stole my boyfriend from me.
My God, are you actually being serious right now? Why on earth would she do something like that to you for? Is it a girl code that you don't take each other's boyfriends?
You would think so, yes, but I bet she got jealous that I had a boyfriend at the time and didn't like seeing me happy or something really stupid like that. She didn't just do it once, Jacob. It was 3 times that she took my boyfriend. So since then, even though my sister has had a boyfriend, I've never introduced mine to her. So basically, that's the whole reason why I've not mentioned you to her at all, because I didn't want history repeating itself with you. I'm not going to risk losing you.
Oh, wow. Can't believe that she'd do something like that when you're such a good sister to her. I know you told me that she's quite a selfish woman, but how crazy is it to steal your own sibling's boyfriend?
Well, she's quite a beautiful girl, and I can understand that all the boys just fall for her like that. I guess it makes me very jealous, and I just don't want her ruining my life. Like, she gets a lot of really lavish presents from different men. It's insane. But it seems like she's given things that she doesn't really need. She takes advantage of them. She kind of forces all the things that she gets onto me, but then she demands so much in return. It's exhausting. She said I have to give branded items to get them in return. She forces so many men, and even me sometimes, to buy almost tens of thousands of dollars worth of accessories. You should see her wardrobe. It's crazy.
Wow, really? Can't actually be serious about this. Is this true? Wow, she sounds like a very spoiled and selfish person for sure. Does she not know that not everyone's made of money?
Exactly. She seems to have no idea of that at all. That's why I don't want to introduce you to her until it's the right time. Otherwise, you'll be sucked in by her, and I don't want that. Besides, it seems like you're almost my sister's type, and that's dangerous. To avoid any trouble, I've got no intention of letting her meet you.
Huh? Are you telling me that I'm the type of person that she goes for? How do you know, though? Maybe her preferences might have changed.
Well, for starters, you're about 180 centimeters tall, and she really likes tall guys. You're also older than her and a doctor. She likes that. You're exactly my little sister's ideal guy. It's almost perfect. It's really scary for me. Her previous boyfriends were tall and were doctors, lawyers, or pilots.
Oh, okay. I see where you're getting at. It's still crazy that you know that about her, but don't get along at all. I guess I know now what kind of girl she is then.
I'm really sorry for acting like this. I just want to protect our relationship. And I know she would try to do something to ruin it. I've been selfish and not introduced you to the whole family yet. Both of my parents understand the situation that I'm in right now and tell me to do as I like, and that's what I'm doing. But for you, I guess it's more complicated to understand.
Yeah, just a little bit. But I'm glad that you explained a little bit more to me now. If that's the case with all of this, it can't be helped, Violet. I don't want to do anything to upset you, Violet. I really don't want to lose you, and I think that it's wise that you continue to do this. Thank you for explaining it all to me, sweet lady.
No, Jacob. I really am sorry, but it'll only be for a little bit longer until I tell her and try to get her to understand that you're my man and that she can't steal you from me.
Yes, very true. Anyway, let's put that all aside for now. Today is a very important day for us, and it can officially be our wedding anniversary. I'll prepare a delicious dinner tonight. So please get excited for that, and to celebrate us as a couple, my love. Please come back home as soon as you finish work so we can be together.
Oh, big sister, are you there? We still have some important things to do so that I can hand my ex-boyfriend over to you. Did you contact my ex yet? What do you think of him? I know that he's got a pretty regular figure and face, but he's still somewhat attractive. He's got a plain personality too, but he's a nice guy.
I don't know what you're playing at, Megan, but of course I've not done anything when it comes to your ex-boyfriend. I've got no point contacting him at all. I haven't met him or done anything with him, and I don't ever plan to, Megan. I think what you're trying to do is a very extreme idea, and I don't like it at all.
Okay, I don't get why you wouldn't want to meet up with her when I literally handed him over to you. I'm sharing him with you. What's the harm in that, big sister? You're ugly, Violet. Don't you realize you're wasting your time if you don't get with my ex-boyfriend? Don't be like this. Your younger sister's hand-me-down should be enough for you, yes?
Oh, come on, Megan. Why must you always act like this toward me when it comes to men? How dare you treat me like scum? I'm so sick of this attitude you have of me. You can make fun of me all you want, Megan, but what you're doing to your ex-boyfriend is an absolute disgrace, and I feel really bad that you put him in this position. Who do you think you are treating people like your ex like this? What did he ever do to you? What did I ever do to you to think you can give me a hand-me-down?
Of course you're acting like this because you think you're the high and mighty older sister, don't you? Everyone has always listened to what I got to see more. You're just jealous that I'm way more beautiful than you are, and that I was able to have so many boyfriends in my life already. Beauty is strong in itself, yes? Unlike you, the ugly sister, I'm great, and I'll always be the better sibling once I'm way prettier, smarter, and just better than you. Poor old and wrinkly Violet.
Excuse me? Do you really think insulting me or anyone else in your life is going to get you anywhere? How dare you talk to me in such a way? You're so horrible.
Hey, all the things I'm saying is just my honest opinion. So you need to hurry up and get together with my ex-boyfriend. Otherwise, he'll never give up on me. You don't know what a boring guy like that might do to get revenge on getting dumped. I can't have him hanging around much longer, Violet. I can't even date my new doctor boyfriend openly.
Hold on a minute. What did you just say? Your doctor boyfriend? You've got a new boyfriend already? How's that possible? And he's a doctor? Are you serious?
Of course I'm being serious. This is actually true, Violet. It truly was a fateful encounter. We literally just started dating the other day. Isn't that fantastic, Violet?
Okay, is that so? You've moved on so fast, though. Don't you think that you need a break from dating so that you can focus on yourself or something like that?
Huh? Why on earth when I do that when I'm already perfect? I'm beautiful, smart, confident, and I love to date. Are you actually jealous of me right now? Wow, you act like you've got no interest in men, but it's basically only because you're too ugly to be with. I suppose you respond well to doctors, don't you? Even though you're ugly and not the brightest person, I still think that you're still a girl with a good heart. I'm sure some man will fall for you eventually.
What the heck's your deal, Megan? Why must you treat me so horribly when I'm your older sister? I've had to look after you throughout our lives, and this is how you talk to me?
Okay, I'm so sorry. Look, doctors have high incomes, so there are a lot of girls who are going after them. But there's no way that an ugly girl would be chosen in this situation. I'm talking about you, sister. You're the ugly person in this situation. It's such a shame for you, really. You really shouldn't expect too much in life because of your hideous looks.
I can't believe this. I thought that you would grow out of how you talk to me, but I guess not. You've got no idea what it's like to be me or to be nice to others, do you?
Well, I think I understand a fair amount, so that's pretty normal, isn't it? Also, my new boyfriend, I wanted to talk more about him. He's about 180 centimeters tall and so handsome. In order to be with a doctor, you have to be as beautiful as me to get noticed by them. No doctor would ever look at you, sister. You're not pretty at all.
How dare you keep talking to me like this? I'm so over this. Why is it that all these doctors are about that height? How do you even know that?
Everything about him in terms of his looks is absolutely perfect for me. He's a really well-trained doctor working at St. James Hospital in town. I might as well tell you who this mysterious doctor is. His name's Jacob, I think. Even his name sounds super cool, yes? He's so drop-dead gorgeous.
Are you actually kidding me right now? Are you sure that the doctor's name is Jacob? Are you messing with me right now or something? What's going on?
Huh? What on earth are you even on about, big sister? Why do you think it's a lie for? Are you that jealous that I've nabbed myself a doctor like him? If you're beautiful, that's normal. Unlike my ugly older sister, I can easily date high-performing men in the society. So, how about you, dear big sister? run along and start dating my ex-boyfriend now. I've got my new doctor boyfriend now, so I don't need my old rundown ex anymore. I'll give him and all his baggage to you, my ugly sister Violet.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, Megan. That doctor that you've been mentioning for the last 5 or so minutes is actually my husband.
Whoa, we need to rewind a little bit because I zoned out after that message you just sent to me. What are you even talking about, Violet? I'm so confused right now.
Well, as you should be indeed. I can't actually believe that your new boyfriend, Megan, is actually my husband. How is that possible? I really don't think that my own husband would be the type of person to cheat on me, let alone with my own sister. I believe in what he does and doesn't do.
I'm sorry, what the heck did you just say to me before? Are you actually messing with me right now? Is Jacob actually your husband? How? Why are you speaking like this all of a sudden?
What I'm trying to tell you right now, my dear little sister, maybe you're the only one who's saying that you're dating this handsome doctor named Jacob. Did you just assume that you were dating because maybe he talked to you one time? Or maybe this is all a huge misunderstanding, yes? Huh? Which one is it? No. I think there's no reason to be so embarrassed by how this has turned out. I can understand why you think that you could be with someone like that.
What the heck, Violet? How dare you say something like that to me? Don't just go ahead and think you've got the right to say something like that. You're the one who's mistaken about Jacob being your husband. You're the one who's delusional and think you can land a doctor. You're full of crap and you know it. Why would you even say something like that when you didn't even mention to me that you had a boyfriend in the first place? I haven't heard anything, so how can he be your husband?
I'm sorry to break it to you this way, Megan, but there was no way that you were going to understand otherwise. I've been in a relationship with someone for a while now. The only thing about this whole thing is that I never told you the existence of my boyfriend because I know what you would have tried to do, and I wasn't risking that.
Are you actually being for real right now? Why on earth would you not tell me about the guy you're dating for? I don't understand the secrecy.
And on top of that, I didn't tell you that I was actually married, and it was official from a week or so ago. Jacob submitted the marriage registration last week, and so he's legally my husband. Not your boyfriend, Megan.
Are you actually kidding me right now? You got married to Jacob and you didn't say a word to me? What on earth for? How dare you keep something like this from me? The person that you married happened to be Jacob? How does that work when you're not beautiful at all? Don't say such ridiculous things like this, Violet. Besides, it's so weird that you never told me a thing about him to me. Is he even anything to you? Are you lying to me so that you can sabotage my chances? We're family and we're sisters.
There's nothing weird about me not telling you when you're so horrible to me and take everything for yourself. We may be family, but I don't need to tell you about my husband. Not after what you did to me in the past. You maybe have long since forgotten what you did, I suppose. There's a reason why I didn't tell you, Megan.
Huh? What on earth are you talking about? What have I forgotten if you won't even mention it to me? Explain yourself. I'm sick of you beating around the bush. Tell it to me straight.
Fine, I will. You stole my boyfriend a number of times during our high school days. That's why I didn't tell you that I got married to Jacob. I didn't want to be robbed by my sister again.
Are you kidding me right now? That's the whole reason why you didn't tell me? We were just kids back then. Don't you know how to get over things? We were just fooling around. Besides, you were also ugly then, and your boyfriend wanted more from a girl, so I just made him notice me. You got so carried away with him. Even as adults, you were still so angry about that?
Excuse me? Fooling around? Do you really think any of that was fun for me, Megan? Are you being serious right now? It's unthinkable that you would plunder my boyfriend for fun.
Oh, shut up, you stupid woman. I don't believe anything you're telling me. This is ridiculous. We were kids. Build a bridge, get over it, and move on. You're just jealous that Jacob is now mine and you can't handle that. Why would he ever be interested in you? There's no way that he's married to you or anything. Even if you were actually telling the truth, I'm sure there would be some way that you'd still be robbing me again. Even as an adult, I can still take things from my older sister.
I don't know who you think you are, Megan, but my wife is not ugly, and you're delusional and can't see real beauty for what it is. Stop making fun of her right now.
Wait a minute, what? What on earth is going on here? Put Violet back on the phone. I'm not done talking to her. This conversation isn't over, big sister.
You've absolutely lost your mind, haven't you, Megan? I'm not dating you at all. I've never even met you or even know you, so how can I be dating you?
Okay, I've got no idea what's going on right now. You, tell me who the heck you are and why you have Violet's phone for. Give it back to her this instant.
It's the guy that's been dating your older sister for a while, and now we're taking the next step in our relationship, marriage. I'm your older sister's husband, Jacob. I'm the man that you were saying that you were dating and everything like that. I work at the hospital in town, and I'm about 180 centimeters tall.
No way. This can't be happening right now, can it? Are you actually Jacob? How is it that you've got access to my sister's phone right now and her messages?
I don't know if you're dumb or what, but you know when people get married to each other, they also tend to live together too. So I've been watching the whole conversation today. I've been sitting beside Violet on the couch this entire time. I couldn't watch you bad-mouthing her anymore, so she lent me her smartphone to talk to you.
This can't be happening right now. There's no way that you actually married Violet. There's just no way. This is definitely a figment of my sister's crazy imagination.
You think your sister would lie about being married to me? That's outrageous to say that, Megan. You're the one telling lies. When did I even meet you? I'm scared that you're doing so much behind everyone's back that you're not letting me do anything about this without your consent. It's scary. You're literally creepy.
Have you seriously forgotten your fateful encounter with me already? You helped me out at the airport when I got really sick. As you were crouching down, you spoke to me so nicely. Then you got me up and took me to the airport's first aid station. Don't you remember helping that beautiful woman who was lying on the ground?
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. You were that woman at the airport? Are you kidding me right now? I helped you out while I was working.
Don't worry, I get it. You must have been so stunned to see me that you had a bit of short-term memory loss over it. All the guys I've encountered fall in love with me at first sight and start dating me. Surely when you saw me on the floor looking all pretty and everything, you must have fallen in love with me at first sight. You even took my contact information, which I gave to you as a token of my appreciation for helping me out. From that day on, we've been dating and I've been falling in love with you every day.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You need to hold up on all those thoughts that you have. Did I ever contact you, Megan? I can't believe you said I was dating you because of that.
Well, no, I hadn't heard from you after that, but maybe it's because I know you're a doctor and of course you're super busy saving people. I understand that you need to be everyone's hero, my dear Jacob. So that's why you haven't called me or anything like that, right? I'm totally fine that you haven't until now. It's okay. I understand. Please date me.
Are you kidding me right now? I don't understand what you're saying at all. I don't understand what you're saying at all. All you're saying has just been what you've been imagining would happen to us. I just threw away your number. There's no need to show me that type of appreciation at all when I don't want it or need it because I'm dating someone else. It was also not why I helped you. Also, don't be so arrogant and say that you're so beautiful that every guy that sees you falls in love with you. There's more to love than just someone's looks. I'm a doctor. I'm supposed to help people when they're in trouble. I didn't help you because you were beautiful or anything like that at all. What a weird thing to say.
That's not a very nice thing to say. You're lying to me right now. I'm the most beautiful woman around here, Jacob. I'm so much more beautiful than my own sister. Even though you say that you're married to her and everything right now, it's easy enough to make a switch and just be with me instead. How does that sound, handsome?
Are you seriously trying to steal me away from your sister? Don't you know how messed up that is, Megan? What is so overwhelmingly beautiful about you, huh? You know your sister showed me a photo of you the other day. So what I think is that you're way too skinny and you don't have any muscles. It's not great. Also, I noticed that in the photos that your eyes are quite bloodshot. What's your problem? Are you lacking sleep? You obviously don't take good care of yourself. There are other doctors out there for you to go after, but I want to be with that person that actually looks after themselves and is healthy. You're not looking after yourself at all. If anyone is in this situation, it's Violet. Her hair is thick and beautiful and she keeps fit and healthy. She's the most beautiful person to me and that's never going to change.
seriously messing with me right now? Are you telling me that my sister is more beautiful than me? How is that possible? She's so ugly and not good at anything.
Don't you talk about my wife in that way. You're such a horrible sister, and I know how you used to steal her boyfriends in high school. Don't you see how terrible that is?
Like I told her, we were kids. How was I supposed to help myself? The boys were hungry for my attention. I couldn't help that at all. Don't blame me. Am I not your type?
Of course you're not my type at all. You're selfish, spoiled, and a horrible woman. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near you. Violet is 10 times the woman that you'll ever be. You're the rudest person I've ever met. And you're so mean. You dumped your own boyfriend and used him as a hand-me-down to your own sister. Why must you make her feel horrible for her?
Because I'm allowed to do that. I had no idea that she was seeing anyone, and I just wanted to help in some way so that she didn't waste away like other single women in this country.
Do you have any dignity? Seriously, what's your problem, Megan? I can't believe you talked about people in this way. I'm sick of having this conversation with you. We're done here.
No, I'm not finished. I want you. My sister will be so boring to be with. Please come back and be with me, Dr. Jacob. I need a handsome man like you.
Ugh, you disgust me. You literally make me want to throw up. I'm with your sister. Leave us alone and stop bullying her. We're cutting you off. Stay away from me and my wife.
After that whole debacle between these three people, Megan bet that she'll be able to find a better man than Jacob. Apparently, she's been calling out to every man that she can find in her contacts, and even on the streets. However, all her exes and her male friends refuse to go out with her because they've decided to marry their girlfriends. They all told her that if you want to date someone so desperately, then maybe a shut-in or someone that's exaggerating how much they make. It seems like all the people she's met have turned into disastrous encounters. Also, her ex-boyfriend told her that he met someone else. Things started to go well with a woman that Jacob introduced to him, and they started to talk about how Megan contacted him recently, wanting to get back together. But he said that his dating life was going really well, and he found that making fun of her was so much fun. Jacob loved talking to Megan and bringing her down to a low level. When Violet sees Jacob smile about how he dealt with Megan, she was really happy they got married.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.